A Quiet Place was directed by John Krasinski and stars John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Noah Jupe, and Millicent Simmons. The film follows a small family forced to live their lives in silence to avoid being detected by creatures that hunt by sound that have inhabited the world around them. This concept alone drew me to this film like a moth to the flame. I love films that rely heavily on sound, which right from the drop of the first trailer, I knew that this one would. Hopefully in all the right ways. And it lived up to my expectations in that department every step of the way. It was incredible to watch each character do everything within their power not to make noise. Even down to the simplest actions were carefully taken to avoid any stir. The performances in this film were flooring. I know John Krasinski from his start on the US version of The Office. Since then, I have noticed he has taken many varying types of roles and shown a very wide range in his acting talent. In this film, his character captivated me, portraying this stern yet loving and protective father who would do anything for his family and stop at nothing to keep them safe. I also had no idea that he was the director, which gives him a whole new level of respect on my radar. His real-life wife, Emily Blunt, delivered a powerful performance as always. Literally, this woman has wowed me with every role she has taken, while the kids all played their part perfectly as well. My biggest worry going into this film was the creatures. With many sci-fi-esque horror stories like this, the creatures are cheaped out on and end up looking completely unrealistic and horribly unbelievable. But like every other aspect it presents, they did not skimp on the detail with the monsters in this one. They delivered a creature that was downright horrific, with such immense detail that I had no trouble believing what was being shown to me. These monsters are the stuff of nightmares, and are definitely something that will haunt my memory for a long time coming. One of the funniest parts about the creatures that I can't help but mention here was something that I noticed during each of the attack sequences. Each time they run up to their target and throw what looks like the hardest bitch slap with their big clawed hands. After the film was over, I kept replaying each death in my head and couldn't help but laugh about it with the friends that I saw the film with. One of the biggest aspects of the film involved Emily Blunt's character delivering a baby in the midst of one of the creature attacks, which was something I thought was going to be a much larger obstacle in the film. It seemed to me that bringing a baby into a situation where all must remain silent would be unrealistic. Babies are unpredictable. Sometimes they just burst into loud screaming fits. But at least within the confines of this film, this wasn't as big of a problem as I expected. Yes, the child caused tension during many scenes, but that's about the extent of it. Overall, I thought this film was fantastic. So much so that I have to give A Quiet Place an A. The only real aspect about this film I may have changed was the score. I find myself wondering if it would have been better not to have music at all, and just let the sound work and the tension of the moment drive the fear home. But perhaps I'm wrong. This film was one that was well advertised and lived up to every expectation, and it's one that horror fans are going to want to see on the big screen and with full theatrical sound. You do not want to miss this experience. So if you have the chance, hightail it to your local theater while you still can. And remember, stay quiet.
If we can't protect them, we have to protect them.
If you enjoyed today's segment, feel free to click that sub button to stay up to date on all my latest reviews. Click that little bell to be notified on all future uploads. If you'd like to show your support for Embrace the Film, consider becoming a patron. For as little as $1 a month, you can help me produce more content each week. If you have any suggestions for the show, or for films you would enjoy seeing reviewed, or if you have a short film that you would like me to review, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.